Все, что мы можем сделать, это поговорить с Гизмо. Мы это сейчас сделаем.
Hey, hello there.
What is it now?
Let me out!
Let you out? Huh. Why in the world would I do that?
I have to save Goal from the Organon.
Didn't you do enough damage for one day? You heard the man, didn't you?
I'm innocent!
Well, not in my eyes. All clues we found point to you, Rufus.
The conditions in this cell are unacceptable.
Are they really? So, you think you deserve better?
I do. I neither belong in this cell nor on this junkyard of a planet.
Right. You think you belong to Elysium.
I know I do.
Why do you think they'd let someone like you into Elysium? A thief? A good-for-nothing drifter? A troublemaker?
When I get a chance, I seize it. I determine my own fate.
The only thing I see you seizing is other people's property, which then gets destroyed or incinerated in the process.
Well, you can't paint a house without spilling some paint. And if it's highly flammable paint, then in the end, everything goes up in flames. I mean, that's life. I promise to better myself.
The irredeemable Rufus. Don't make me laugh.
You're right. I'm pretty much perfect already. Time is running out.
Already? Well then, brace yourself. I can tell you it's the third week in here that drives people insane.
What? How long do I have to stay in here?
Well, at least until the court case. But considering the list of your crimes...
That's impossible. I have to save Goal.
Well, you should have thought about that before you disrespected the law.
Well, that wasn't disrespect. It was more like a spoonful of neglect. My doctor says my attention deficit syndrome might strike any time. Where was I?
Последний вариант.
I need to pee.
Please try to keep it in. I cleaned the floor just the other day.
I did good for now.
Ага.
You're nothing but a traitor, henchman of the Dark Exchequer.
Keep quiet. I'm not a big supporter of the Organon. I only have the safety of our community in mind.
Что же я тут сделаю?
Fire!
Nice try. My fire detector.
Ясно. Медицинское происшествие тоже не прокатит.
Food will be served after sundown. Gnat's piss and cactus bread. You'll have to wait till then.
Medical emergency!
It can't be that serious if you're still making a fuss like that. Now be quiet, you phony malingerer.
Так,
Nothing!
So why don't you just be quiet?
его нужно как-то переубедить. Но это невозможно. Пожар.
That's it. I'll just set Gizmo will go into firefighting mode and I can escape using the pole. If only I could reach the
Ага.
here.
Ты гад, конечно, Опус.
If I will,
Если я запаяю его, то уже никогда не смогу открыть. Это верно. Зачем ты хочешь его открыть, не биолокатором же?
boy, how often?
Так. Вот, подложим его сюда.
No, no.
Так,
Gizmo, although it's
не понимал. Опа-на.
What? What was that sound? How the emergency?
Руфус, блин.
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. What happened? Where's the fire?
Oh, Mr. Firefighter, my poor kitty climbed up the tree and she's afraid to come down.
Don't worry, madam. I'm a professional.
Вы что, прикалываетесь?
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Genius prevails.
Серьезно? С помощью кота? Кстати, мы туда можем сходить? Нет. Так. К Вензелю.
Wenzel,
Rufus! What are you doing here?
what am I doing here? Ha! You know very well what I'm doing here. Where is she?
Rufus, please, let me explain.
No, you spineless traitor.
It's not what you think.
We'll see about that.
Ah!
You?
What are you
Ой,
doing
фу,
here?
как ужасно.
Me? I don't know.
Finally at a loss for words? I don't believe it. But I don't care what you think. There is an easy explanation for all this.
What? No,
Может, я
I
найду
don't even want to know.
цензуру?
I don't even remember asking. Keep your gross
Хотя?
secrets to yourselves. I just want to know where Goal is.
Who's Goal?
Oh, so your little lover boy here didn't tell you about his other conquest.
О,
Also, what is he talking about? And why are you dressed like that?
Well, I thought...
Oh. And who the heck is Goal?
No one. Properly.
парь.
What the...
Where is she,
Nice.
Wenzel?
I put her in the basement.
In the basement?
Well, I see that you two have a lot to talk about. Have fun.
Великолепно. Так, шкафчик. Вот же он, скотина.
Goal! Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Опа, и сразу же органонцы.
No excuses. The strong suspicion arose that you are harboring a member of the resistance on the run.
Rufus, what kind of mess is he in now?
So, you admit your crime.
He hasn't been helping anyone. He just burst in.
Go ahead. He's down in the
Кто еще
cellar.
здесь стоит?
Uh-oh. I have to think fast.
Так, соображаем. Блокируем дверь биолокатором. Самая ценная вещь в мире.
What?
Вот это да. Стоп, я что, прошел игру?
Now as it is written, our hero was smitten and rescued the maiden from impending doom. On a horse made of steel, evil guys on his heels, he rode with a girl into dawn's early gloom. She awoke by his kiss, well at least more or less, and the whole part concerning the uppercut scare can be pinned at least to some extent on her damaged brain implant. Anyway, in a big picture, who's gonna care? Huzzah, who's gonna care?
Это была финальная катсцена.
Oh, what a pain in the... Ooh.
Да не
You really
совсем.
could make yourself a bit lighter, you know? Yeah, you don't say. From bad to worse. Where are we anyway? Hey,
Блин,
that's the
финальная.
old junk mine rail system. Back in the day, it was used to transport heavy loads to the lower ascension station. Oh, sorry, babe. Don't take it personally. Now, I just need to find some kind of rail car and a way to get Goal on it. Let's go!
Уза, кому какое дело. Видите, так достижение называется. Так, вверх и деньги.
You're not supposed to put things
Тут
on
класть на заднюю полку. Хорошо, осмотрим здесь все. Горизонт. Опс. Что сейчас будет?
Oh, that was quite a drop. Luckily, I fell onto the
Oh.
backbone of some poor sucker whose fall wasn't as lucky as mine. Ah, looky here. Seems like the bridge collapsed. Doesn't matter though. It isn't the first bridge that I've torn down today. The Goal. Now. Damn.
Согласен, вообще демон. Так, что сделать? У нас есть вещи. Мы инвентарь опустил. Сознание на другой стороне каньона. Быть гением, чтобы увидеть связь.
That thing loads junk into the mine lorry when it's here.
Так. Кран. Телепортация.
No matter what awaits me behind it, I'm prepared.
Сгоревший
This is beyond
предохранитель.
repair. Let's throw it out.
Так.
Come on now. It's nothing.
Ох.
That
Понятно.
thing's inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here.
Значит, для того, чтобы починить кран, нам нужен предохранитель. Предохранитель. Так.
This time I'll get a more one from which you don't always
Будешь
stumble off.
вываливаться на каждом
I have
шагу.
a brain implant and so forth, but would you mind jumping over the canyon into that funnel over there? Would be nice. All right, I'll think of something else.
Есть новая локация, туннель. Может, здесь никого нет? Так, что можно использовать? Шахтерский мотоцикл, фара, коробка стрелочного рычага. Ага. Значит, в рычаг надо вставить будет рычаг.
If I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason.
То есть ты считаешь, что спасение девушки это не хорошая причина?
Stop expecting quality craftsmanship everywhere.
Так, ну-ка. Что же она сделает? А чё? Мы не можем попасть наверх?
I'll save my
Телекинетические силы. Ясно. Кану, путепроводу. Что за путепровод?
Whoa.
Боже.
Rusted grain pipe, chewing gum, some floss. Ah, this will make a magnificent prosthetic. Don't.
Сумасшедший старик.
Too high.
Ясно. Видимо, этой фигней тоже надо поуправлять.
Screwed shut, as if a hex bolt.
Гайки. Ну. Наивные кретины с гайками. Ладно. Хоть какой-то лут. Лампочка. Полезная вещь, знаете ли. Так, там что? Горизонт. А зачем мне этот горизонт? Он мне чем-то поможет. Собственно, то же самое, что и раньше.
Hey you, come down from there.
Оу.
One.
Одной ноги мне хватит. Полагаю, что одна нога станет отличным очагом. Вареная моча капает. О, блин.
A dead conductor stopped on a stop signal.
Уж ты не канцлер Палпатин.
Looks like I need a lever.
О, кажется, нам нужен рычаг, чтобы использовать его как рычаг. Что еще можно тут залутать? Миски. Может поговорить с этим неписем?
Whoa, 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 hold your horses, lad. Don't you even want to say hello?
Подумаешь.
Who are you? Why do you want to know that? Are you a spy of the Orgonaut?
What? No. My name is Rufus. Yeah, I know I sometimes come across as enigmatic and threatening, but
It was just a joke, Rufus. Of course you're not a spy, the way you're dressed and all. Huh? I'm Doc, handyman, trash hunter, spare parts dealer, brain surgeon. I own a small store on the floating black market. You might know my slogan from the communal broadcast. Machine heck, proper heck, all the same to me. Visit Doc.
they call it Rufus. Yeah, I know that one.
Итак. Детали. Ну, хирургия мозга здесь. Гоалу это не помешает.
Spare parts and brain surgery? What a strange combination.
You think so? I always thought that both professions are more or less in the same vein.
Oh, I see. Like genius and madness.
I'll take that as a compliment, but you're damn right.
Ладно.
I'm a handyman myself.
Ah, a colleague. Very good. What are you working on at the moment?
Roughly speaking, a plan to reach Elysium.
Why, look at you, daring to try the impossible. I like that. There's a man who doesn't get distracted by the impossibility of the task at hand.
Exactly.
One who'd rather risk a bloody nose before he accepts that he can't break through a wall with his head.
Yeah, exactly.
I like you, Rufus. Always towards the sun. And when the wings start melting, he makes sunglasses from the molten wax.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy.
Так. Давайте еще поспрашиваем.
What does it look like I'm doing?
When you look like a wombat rustling through the...
Так, сколько времени идет уже? Пора заканчивать.
I'm looking for spare parts.
Nice. Well, found anything yet?
If you know what you want, you'll always reach your goal.
Hey, that's my family's motto. Oh, no, wait. My family's motto was, it's enough to know how to light a fire. There will be others around who know how to operate an extinguisher.
Хорошо. Еще несколько минут поговорим с ним.
Far to the lower ascension station.
No, not at all.
Great.
It's right behind this mountain of trash.
Grandissimo.
Right behind the unbeatable mind maze.
Terrific.
Уже не так хорошо.
Let's do a thought experiment. In case a fellow handyman would face a problem. Really, just hypothetical.
Handymen don't know any problems, only challenges.
No, my thoughts exactly. But handymen help each other out when they face a challenge.
No doubt about it. That's the second most important rule of the handyman's code. Right after, ne'er show thy nail gun to the other handyman's wife, lest he'll show you his at very close range.
Yeah, important rule.
All right, shoot. What's the trouble?
Так. Ага. Сломанный
My
имплант в мозгу.
girlfriend has a malfunctioning brain implant.
You've come to the right place, then. It has to be destiny that our paths crossed.
Does that mean you can fix it?
Of course I can.
Perfect.
But not here, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Just bring her to my practice on the floating black market tomorrow.
tomorrow you say? That's too late.
No. You can walk about for weeks with a malfunctioning brain implant without any serious long-term damage. My wife managed to go about her business with a charred frontal lobe chip for 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, she could only speak gibberish. It's a shame that I didn't even notice. Is there anything else?
When the mind light doesn't start, for example.
You mean that rust bucket over there? What does it do?
Well, it rattles a little, and then the engine dies.
It would seem that the good old wing brake parallel shank is inverted on the horizontal axis inside the dorsal rump emanator once again, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the parallel shank. You know, that always happens to me, too.
You better be happy that it wasn't anything serious. That's no real problem for us handymen, right?
No, of course not. I just wanted to get a second opinion.
Why, really? How could there possibly be two different opinions about a thing like that? The avial power inverter is shot. And what a stroke of luck. I've just found one. Here you go.
Серьезно.
Hey,
Это великолепно.
this is exactly what I need, seemingly.
What's wrong? Shall I help you fitting it too?
No. Nonsense. Fitting an avial power thingy. I can do that in my sleep.
Well, I did that once. The next morning my wife left me. Since then, I've given up sleeping on waterbeds. Is there anything else?
Что за дичь ты сказал?
Nothing that I
Хорошо.
can...
Very well.
Так.
You want a job done well. DIY.
Is that booze?
A handyman's best friend. Yes. Steadies your hands and frees your mind.
Oh, не
Always
совсем.
ambitions to get your hands close to rotating blades. And is as good a disinfectant as it is a painkiller. Go on, have some. There's enough for the both of us.
Парочка неразрешимых задач.
Have to keep them.
Только слишком тяжелая.
My girlfriend is too heavy.
Is that so? Well, I've just a piece of advice for you.
Really?
Yes, keep your hands off women like that. All you'll accomplish is a strained pelvis.
Thank you.
Is there anything?
Нет, все, мы закончили разговаривать. Или не все?
You seem to know your way around women.
Ah, you've said it. Why do you ask?
О, на. Торт.
Can a misunderstood but extremely laid-back guy from the wrong side of the tracks compete against a rich Elysian?
Oh dear. It's always the same old story. Love may give you wings, but a dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binocular one. That's just how things are.
Ясно.
All right, what can I do to catch the attention of a woman who's already engaged?
Well, there's no recipe for that. But if you ask me, I'd tell you to take the power inverter as an example. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. It's that easy.
Не совсем понял. 3 и 4, хотя на самом деле они были 1 и 2.
A friend of mine knows this woman. He thinks that she's really got something. But well, she's kind of engaged.
То же самое.
You sure know some weird people. Well, the situation isn't any more complicated than the assembly of a power inverter. As long as the mold muff has to stay attached to the cubicle body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mold muff. Makes sense, eh?
Не
You
очень.
think someone like me could get involved with a woman from Elysium? Oh,
It's like I always say, it's the same with women like it is with building a power inverter. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
Ясно. Бесполезно.
I see. Well,
Разговаривать бесполезно.
visit me on the floating black market in case we don't meet here again.
Ну что ж, товарищи. Думаю, на сегодня мы закончили. А я забыл вставить интро. Ну ладно. Бывает. В таком случае, до свидания. С вами был Вертелка и Депония.